might have on the morale of the American teenager. No, I'm not suggesting the boy doesn't want to go into the army. It's just that, no, I'm not trying to. Well, it seemed to me that 2 weeks from today, at the induction center, he'll be there. Rosie, thank God you've come. This is the end of the Almalu Music Corporation. Conrad Birdie is going into the army.
And your faithful secretary is hereby submitting her resignation.
Huh?
I just dropped in to say goodbye, Albert, darling. Lots of luck.
Rosie, no, Rosie, you can't. Not today of all days. My pills. Where are my pills? The little white ones I take when I'm overwrought.
Here.
Not so much. Break it in half.
You're 33 years old, Albert. You can have a whole aspirin.
I am not 33. I'm a long way from 33. I won't be 33 till tomorrow. Water.
It's no use, Albert. My mind's made up. I've been with Almy for 8 years now, and as you well know, I've been a lot more than just a secretary to you.
Rose, those were moments of madness.
But between those moments of madness in the office, I put in a good 90-hour week. And for what? A $5 raise in 1954 and a bottle of our page last Christmas.
Promise her anything but give her our page, Rosie.
Yes, but not a 16th of an ounce. Besides, I want something more than that.
Rose, if you're referring to anything of a more permanent nature between you and me, I'm not ready for it. Besides, there are religious differences.
Spanish is not a religion.
And if it's part of the company you're after, the answer is no to that too. Alme Lou is me, Mama, and Lou, and any change in it would kill that wonderful woman who bore me.
Nothing can kill your mother, Albert, except maybe a silver bullet.
And I won't drop poor old Lou either. Now, he loved you, Rose.
I love Lou too. Sure, he was warm. He was loyal. He was lovable. But he died 6 years ago. And besides that, he was a white-haired terrier. Anyhow, this is something much more important.
Rose, if you're going to discuss what I think you're going to discuss, I'm in no mood to discuss it.
There's nothing to discuss, Albert. Conrad Birdie's going to the Army. I've quit. There's nothing you can do but give up the business and go back to college and become a leader.
Rosie, I'm up to my ears in debt. Conrad's got a $50,000 guarantee, which I can't pay. And I've just taken a severe overdose of aspirin.
Albert, this may be your last chance. Will you listen to me, Albert? I'm serious. His going in the Army is the best thing he could do. Now you're free to start to do what you want to do. Albert, Albert, Albert. I remember how you told me I should trust you for a year. It would just be for a year. But a day is Albert. 8 long years, Albert.
Rosie, it takes time to build a business.
It was only a sideline, that's what you said. You just needed some money, that's what you said. You were going to college and get ahead. Instead of being a music business bum, you were going to NYU and become
Rosie, don't say it.
an English teacher. And furthermore, he wrote poetry.
Rosie, please.
And his NYU yearbook for 1952 under Albert Peterson's favorite piece of literature, you know what it says? Little Women.
I'm ruined in show business.
An English teacher, an English teacher. If only you'd been an English teacher, we'd have a little apartment. You'd get a summer vacation, and we would know it like me. That who's gone is master is really someone
deal with you. Stay with me. Help me get the money to pay Conrad's guarantee. And as soon as I'm out of the red, I'll dissolve the company and go back to the academic life.
Albert, you're on.
Of course, it may take a while, but I'm sure that by 1973 or 74 at the latest. Well, what's that?
Something that's going to push that date up a few years. Pick a name.
Pick what name? What are you talking about?
All right, I'll do it for you. McAfee. Kim McAfee. Age 16, President and Recording Secretary of the Comrade Birdie Fan Club, number 247H of Sweet Apple, Ohio. Mary, would you get me Sweet Apple, Ohio? The number is capital 78820. And call me right back.
Now, wait a minute. What's going on here? Who's Kim whatever her name is?
Kim McAfee, Albert, is going to send you back to school with the biggest hit this industry has ever seen. It's called One Last Kiss.
Well, I've never heard of it.
You haven't written it yet. But when you do, when that one last kiss is from Comrade Birdie, on his way to the big cold army for 2 long years, and when he gives that kiss to one of his fans, chosen at random from 2,100,000 hysterical teenagers, it'll make Mr. Birdie the hottest soldier since Joan of Arc.
Rose, I'm beginning to see it. We cut the record here in New York.
Take that greasy bongo-playing car thief to Sweet Apple,
Let him kiss the kid.
and release the record. Albert, you'll make enough money to stay in college the rest of your life.
Rose, it's wonderful. And I promise you, as soon as this thing is settled, it'll be just the two of us, Rose. In perfect bliss. I'll get a job teaching English and bliss. Kiss, that rhymes. I wonder if anyone's ever used it before. Oh, what difference does it make? It'll be great for the song. Oh, one last kiss. It gives so much bliss. What is your dentifrice? No, that's too clinical.
An English teacher, someday he may be an English teacher. Yes? Well, what's going on there? Every phone in Sweet Apple just can't be busy. Kim McAfee just got pinned to who? Never mind, Mary. Keep trying. You call me right back. Then we could have such a wonderful life. Then I might be Mrs. Peterson, Mrs. Albert Peterson, Mrs. Margaret Kappa Peterson, the English teacher's wife.
mind's made up. I mean, of course I'll still, like, play his records and things. But things like the Pledge and the Conrad Birdie Scream are past me now. Scream? You mean when Conrad Birdie sings, I'm telling me you're not gonna go? Kim! No.
Dear, could you please get off the phone? I have a few calls to make.
All right, Mother. Sorry, Ursula. I gotta go. You'll explain everything to the other kids, won't you?
Well, I suppose I'll have to.
Okay, I'll see you later, Ursula. Oh, wait, Kim. Are you sure? I mean, are you absolutely positive? I mean, after all, I'm 15 years old. It's time I've settled down now. Bye, Ursula. Bye. When you're a skinny child of 14, wired with braces from ear to ear, you doubt that you could ever be appealing. Then, hallelujah, you are 15 and the braces disappear, and your skin is smooth and clear, and you have that happy grown-up female feeling. How lovely to be a woman, the wait was well worthwhile. How lovely to wear mascara and smile, woman, smile. How lovely to have a figure that's round instead of flat. Whenever you hear boys whistle, you're what they're whistling at. It's wonderful to feel the way a woman feels. It gives you such a glow just to know you're wearing lipstick and heels. How lovely to be a woman and have one job to do, to pick out a boy and train him, and then when you are through, you've made him the man you want him to be. Life's lovely when you're a woman like me. How wonderful to know the things a woman knows. How marvelous to wait for a date in simply beautiful clothes. How lovely to be a woman and change from boys to men, to go to a fancy nightclub and stay out after 10. How lovely to be so grown up and free. Life's lovely when you're a woman like me.
Here's a call for you. The operator said she's been trying to get through for nearly 3/4 of an hour.
Thank you, Doris. I'll take it down here.
She said it was long distance, and I can't imagine who. What did you say?
I said thank you, Doris. Don't look so surprised. It's modern for a mother to call her daughter by her first name. It makes the mother and daughter feel more like pals.
And your father?
I'll call Harry, naturally. By the way, I think Harry took the news about Hugo and I awfully well. Don't you, Doris? Hello? Yes, this is she. I'll wait.
I don't know. Yesterday I was a mother, today I'm a pal. Are you sure you wouldn't like to call me Mom? That's modern.
Times are changing, and you've got to go along with them or be left behind with the old folks. By the way, Doris, do you have a cigarette? I seem to have run out.
I am not an old man. I was 18 in World War II.
Yes. Thank you. Conrad Birdie? He's coming here? To kiss me?
song once more before we go down to the train. Remember the Conrad Birdie Creed here? No smoking till you're 14. All right now, shall we try it?
We love you, Conrad. Oh, yes, we do. We love you, Conrad. And
Oh, little girl, you can sing with us if you want. What's the matter with her?
Oh, she's just sad because Conrad's going into the army. And she'll be too old for him when he gets out.
Oh, I think she still has a few good years left. Look, why don't you girls go on down to track 12 and I'll talk to her. And stay out of the bar. Hi, I'm Albert Peterson, Conrad's manager. Come on now, that's no way to be. Smile. Things can't be that black. Little girl, this is an adult speaking and I order you to smile. Please. Gray skies are gonna clear up. Put on a happy face. Brush off the clouds and cheer up. Put on a happy face. Take off the gloomy mask of tragedy. It's not your style. You'll look so good that you'll be glad you decided to smile. Pick out a pleasant outlook. Stick out that noble chin. Wipe off that full of doubt look. Slap on a happy grin. And spread sunshine all over the place. Just put on a happy face. Put on a happy face. Put on a happy face. And if you're feeling cross and vigorous, don't sit and whine. Think of banana splits and licorice, and you'll feel fine. I knew a girl so gloomy, she never laughed or sang. She wouldn't listen to me, now she's a mean old thing. So spread sunshine all over the place. Just put on a happy face. There's our luggage. Hurry up, little girl. You better get down to track 12 if you want to see Conrad before he leaves.
Conrad?
Oh boy, would you get that stuff down to track 12 on the double? Rosie, what are you doing?
getting our things down to the train without any help from you.
Oh, I'm sorry, Rose. I don't suppose a generous tip would make things up.
Just take your briefcase and get down to that train before any of those reporters talk to Conrad alone. You know what happened the last time.
You hang on to it, Rose. I've got to wait here for Mama.
Speaking of your mother, Albert, have you told her about solving Yummy Lou yet?
I couldn't, Rose. Yesterday was the anniversary.
Of what?
Lou, 6 years ago, he was hit on 181st Street and Broadway by a loaded beer truck. Do you suppose that's Mama?
It's either her or the all clear.
Albert! Albert! Sonny!
Mama! Oh, Mama, what's the matter?
Oh, don't worry about me, darling. I'm just a little faint from the subway.
Mama, I told you to take a taxi.
Oh, taxis. What do I need with taxis? I'll leave the taxis to my successful son. Meanwhile, a mother can ride crowded in a dirty subway full of foreign people. Wouldn't give you a seat if your life depended on it. Oh, but what's the difference? Nowadays, a mother is lower than dirt anyway. Here you go, honey. Here's the money I saved from not taking a taxi. Buy some candy with it. Who's she?
Mama, you know Rose Alvarez from the office.
This is Rose Alvarez? Pretty little Rose Alvarez? I can't believe it. Rose, look up. You about to take a shock or something?
Albert, I think we'll go see if Conrad's here.
Oh, by all means, Miss Alvarez. Look at her, Sonny, how nice she looks. It's a wonder to me some older man doesn't snatch you off. With brains like that and a few dollars, what a catch you'd be for a convalescent. Goodbye, Rose.
Goodbye, May.
Call me Mrs. Peterson.
Mama, what I wanted to discuss with you is sort of about Rose. Maybe you better sit down.
Why? I know my Sonny. He loves his mama. He wouldn't say anything that would break her heart. Now go ahead, dear. What about Rose?
Well, it's about Lou, too.
Lou! Where are you, Lou? Struck down by a beverage I consumed faithfully for 32 years. What about Lou?
Well, Mama, Rose thinks, and I agree, that I should give up Elmer and Lou. Mama, what's the matter?
Oh, nothing. Nothing's the matter. You've just killed me, that's all. Lou, I'm coming. I'm on my way up. Oh.
Mama, you don't understand. It's just that Rose thought. I thought. Look, Mama, here's some money. Take a cab home. The subways are too crowded.
Nothing is too crowded for a mother. I'll take the IRT. That's the worst anyway. Wait a minute. How many blocks is it after all? Only 107? I'll walk.
Mama.
Take care of yourself, son, and enjoy. And be sure to wear your heavy coat. And be careful crossing the street. Oh, and keep your money in your inside pocket. And wear your rubbers. And eat a hot lunch.
Albert, I thought you were going to bring us for a gently.
Well, as a matter of fact, Rosie, I didn't tell her at all. She was so upset about my leaving, I thought I'd better wait.
You mean you didn't?
Come on, Rosie, Conrad's coming. We can't talk.
Albert, you promised me.
Later, Rosie, Conrad needs you. Later. To tell you, so I'll tell you how he feels. He feels brave and eager, strangely humble, proud to be a plain GI.
He will gladly face those bullets, for he's not afraid to die. For he's not afraid to die.
And that's why he volunteered.
Volunteered? I thought he was drunk.
How do you feel? 3 times.
Sing.
We love you, Conrad. Oh, yes, we do. We love you, Conrad, and we'll be true.
the front line trenches? That way I'll be sure to get myself one of those dirty Jerry's.
Albert?
Or whoever's dirty this time.
Hey, Mr. Peterson, give us the scoop. Is Conrad still drinking a lot? Now listen here. This Nelson was stuck. He goes to church each Sunday and he doesn't touch a drop.
He's as decent as a minister.
Absolutely.
He's as sober as a judge. He subscribes to every charity, and his hobby is making fudge.
That is a lie. A lie through and through. I'll tell you where he came from. Here's the story and his story. He was born in China,
Virginia,
on a missionary
on a 1,000-acre farm,
very poor and very hungry.
from a line of wealthy planters,
The school got to
southern charm.
Soon he drifted down to
In the evening by the river, by the moonlight they would cruise.
That is where I heard him sing.
That's where Conrad started singing.
That dirty Hong
The
Kong
sweet plantation.
We love
bestow your final kiss upon, and who will now lead us to reciting the Conrad Birdie Pledge. Kim McAfee. Oh, here, I, Kim McAfee, do hereby swear to be loyal, courteous, steadfast, and true to Conrad Birdie and the United States of America, both indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Amen. He's a condescending, patriotic, healthy, normal American boy. He's a condescending, patriotic, healthy, normal American boy.
I've got to make one real speech for him. Now, you get the bag, stack them, and bring them to the house. If I see a taxi, I'll send it back. Or he's the final standing.
Kim, can I talk to you before you go?
Right now, I'm in an awful hurry.
I don't think so, Kim. It's really important.
Hugo Peabody, what's so important that you have to talk to Kim right now.
What's so important? I'll tell you what's so important. If they argue in my pit, she goes around kissing someone else. That's what's so important. And I just want to tell you I'm quite upset about this. I had several headaches and a nosebleed.
I believe you're actually jealous of Conrad Birdie.
Yeah.
Jealous? Being jealous? I'm the opposite of jealous. I'm very jealous. And I have every right to be because he is my steady.
That's just it, Hugo. I'm your steady. Oh, I may admire Conrad Birdie as one admires a distant and unattainable ideal. But I'm pinned to you, Hugo, and I don't care how common and ordinary you are. That's how I'm going to stay.
You're not just saying that to make me feel better.
I mean every word, Hugo. Conrad Birdie is just a fling. A steady is forever. One boy, one special boy. One boy to go with, to talk with, and walk with. One boy, that's the way it should be. That's the way it should be. One boy, one certain boy. One boy to laugh with, to joke with, and talk with. One boy, not two or three. One day you'll find out this is what life is all about. You need someone who is living just for you. One boy, one steady boy, one boy to be with forever and ever. One boy, that's the way it should be. That's the way it should be.
Damn, I feel so much better now. All thoughts of headaches and nosebleeds have utterly vanished.
You were silly to worry, Hugo. Oh, I may admire Conrad Birdie because he's a great public figure, but he doesn't make me feel all dizzy and faint when I think of him. Only my steady does that. Why, even when I say his name, I don't feel a thing. Watch. Conrad Birdie. Conrad Birdie. Conrad Birdie. One more steady boy, one boy to be with forever and ever. One more, that's the way it should be. That's the way it should be. That's the way it should be.
The boy that makes her dizzy and almost faint is the boy she loves. And you heard her, lady. That boy is me.
One day you'll find out this is what life is all about. You need someone who is living just for you. One guy, one special guy, one guy to live for, to care for, be there for. One guy.
Rosie, what's the matter?
I was thinking of you, Albert.
Never mind thinking of me. My speech, where is it?
It's in the briefcase.
Good. Bring it along. The mayor's almost done talking. Come on.
That's the way it should be.
And so it is with great pride and prejudice and unusual pomp and circumstance that we welcome you to our fair city and present you with this key, generously donated by the Sweet Apple Brass Works. I present this key to you, Conrad Birdie. All I said was Conrad Birdie. Don't quiet down, I cannot finish my speech.
Who cares about your stupid Speak to us, so beautiful one. Tell us how you make that glorious sound that even now in anticipation of it introduce me to a snarling, raging, canting, gentle beast.
Gotta be sincere. You gotta be well, then you're gonna be honestly sincere. If what you feel is true, really feel it's you. Let me stop you. Gotta be sincere, honestly sincere. Man, you gotta be sincere. If you're really sincere, if you feel it here, then it's gotta be right. Oh, baby! Oh, honey!
mess, as you call it, Kim, happens to be my right.
Mom.
And I intend on enjoying it.
Mom.
Well, your father does have a right to enjoy his eggs, Kim, but I'm sure he won't mind if we start clearing a few of these other teams away.
Good.
After all, Kim did go through a lot of trouble today to get a special breakfast ready for Mr. Birdie as well. I want to make sure it's all ready when he comes down. Besides, he is a national figure, and I want to show these people from New York that we know how to treat a national figure here in Sweet Apple. Did you enjoy your food? I'm so glad. Now, dear, if you'll just hurry along.
I'm not budging until I smoke my pipe, read my paper, and drink my coffee.
Mom.
I'm really sorry. I forgot to make coffee this morning. How about, a nice warm 7-Up?
Morning, Bob. Here's paper. I hope you don't mind. I cut out a few stories about Conrad.
I have tried to run this house on a democratic basis. I've extended the privilege of self-determination to both the woman I have married and the children I have sired. The vote has been denied to no one for reasons of age, sex, or political affiliations. There's been no taxation without representation, and open governance have been openly arrived at. Last night, I gave up my robe to a guest who repeatedly referred to me as facts. Telephone calls were made on my phone to New York, Chicago, Fairbanks, Alaska, and Hong Kong. I slept in a camp cot with my feet in the fireplace and my head in an ashtray. 3 harpies shrieked, "We love you, Conrad," 4,723 times outside my window. And I have just lost 2 fried eggs. Gentlemen, the democracy is over. Parliament is dissolved, the Magna Carta is revoked, and Nero is back in town. And you do not offer an emperor a warm 7-Up.
Oh, Mr. McAfee, I hope you won't mind keeping off the phone for a few minutes. We're expecting a long-distance call from New York.
Oh, that's fine. I'll just go out and burn and roll.
What is wrong with him?
Nothing. He's just excited about Conrad's being here.
He's coming. He's coming.
Oh my God, he's coming. Mom, you call the kids. I'll look at the eggs. I overheard the girls.
I'm sorry.
He's in my house. He's upstairs. Be cool. Do I look good?
He's here.
Hey, Fats.
Now, Doris, about that boy.
Your things just shut up. Well, if you ask me.
I mean, Tim is only 15, and I don't want...
Daddy, please don't do this in front of everyone.
I don't care who's here. This is my house, and no manner cloud is going to...
Tom, Pa.
You shut up.
Bye, guys.
This is my house, and until you're 18...
But Daddy.
I said, shut up. And until you're 18...
But Daddy.
Leave me alone.
Mr. and Mrs. McAfee, Kim, Randolph, is this the way you want 75 million Americans to see you?
What are you talking about?
You're all going to be on television with Conrad.
On television?
That's right, I just got the confirmation from New York, from Ed Sullivan himself.
We're going to be on the Sullivan Show? The Ed Sullivan Show?
Yes, Mr. McAfee. They're going to cut in on Sweet Apple this Sunday night at 8:05, and you're all going to be on. That's why I beg you to put aside all petty differences. To that great audience out there, you're an American dream come true. So for the free world's sake, Mr. McAfee, don't destroy that dream.
Me on the Ed Sullivan Show. Ed Sullivan. Me, Harry McAfee, appearing with Ed Sullivan. Ed Sullivan.
Ed Sullivan.
be just fine for the show.
It'll be swell. Now, what I wanted to say...
If you sit down the cameras and lights stay, whatever costumes we need, we can order.
Can you forget about the Sullivan Show for 1 minute? Now, if you'll just step in the office with me, there's something very important I want to tell you. About you and I, Rosie.
You and me, English teacher?
Rose, I'm serious. I want to tell you that I'm very glad you and I, and me, are out here together. Being away from New York, Rose, has made me see all kinds of things in a different light. That's why I want to tell you, I wrote Mama and told her that no matter what happens, I've decided to give up Balmain.
Oh, Albert, you did!
Yes, I did, Rose. I wrote her the day we left, which leaves 3 nights and 3 days for her to get back in touch with me. So far, not a word. If you ask me, she's accepted the whole thing by now. Come in. Mama.
3 days and 3 nights on the Trailways bus. Oh, but what's the difference? I'm only a mother. And for a mother, a Trailways bus is good enough.
What are you doing here?
Hun, a woman gets a letter, obviously written under the influence of drugs, and she should stay at home. Never mind. It's only a mother's tears. Dear Mom, this is to inform you that Almain is dissolved. Your friend, Albert! Almain is dissolved! Dissolved me! Who am I anyway? I'm just a sick old woman. I probably won't even last a night. And I just want a simple stone with 1 word carved on it. Albert's mother. Oh, and don't hire a limousine to get me to the final resting place. I'll walk.
Mama.
And tell that Spanish friend of yours, I forgive her. She knoweth not what she done.
Mama, Rose is right here.
This is Rose? I can't believe it. She looks like Margot when they took her out of Shangri-La. For her own sake, Albert, send her back to Tibet. And don't worry about a secretary. It just so happens that on the bus here, I met the perfect secretary, a wonderful, refined girl on her way to Akron. Only I was waiting for her to get off here. Sonny, say hello to Gloria Rasputin.
Hi, Al. You're cute.
Mama, I don't need a secretary. I have Rosie.
And what's she need a job for? In a year or 2, she'll be getting Social Security.
Well, I don't just type.
You do other things.
I tap dance!
See, I figured I could help you with the secretarial stuff, and you'd help get me into show business. Hold it.
Sure. Hey, can you have a Swanee River?
Oh, it's my favorite selection. Get a load of this, Al.
Oh, bravo, bravo, bravo! Didn't you?
Well, do I get the job?
I don't know. I mean, you certainly have wonderful qualifications. But I'm used to working with Miss Alvarez. However, as you say, Mom, we are faced with a certain amount of extra work.
Hey, honey, why don't you take Gloria somewhere and see how fast she types?
Well, I do have all these releases to get out. Gloria could do them. Unless it makes any difference to you, Rosie.
Why should it make any difference to me?
That a girl, Rosie. You keep on working and I'll go along with Miss Rasputin.
I'll get you a typewriter.
Do you use the touch system?
Whenever possible.
I could kill him. I could just kill him.
Excuse me, Miss Alvarez. I'm looking for Kim McAfee. I just want to tell her she's not to go on that Sullivan show tonight. Because if she does, I'll... Miss Alvarez, is anything wrong? Miss Alvarez, it's me, Hugo Peabody. Can I do anything for you, Miss Alvarez?
Yes, Hugo. I think you can.
So remember, your surest way to the best in color slides is to insist on the new Kodak. And now, on behalf of the Ed Sullivan Show, we are proud to announce that the young man you've all been waiting to see. As you know, in just about 14 hours, one of show business's brightest talents is going off to play a very special engagement. And tonight, before he goes, he wants to leave a certain young lady with one last kiss. Ladies and gentlemen, we take you to Sweet Apple, Ohio, where a typical American family, Mr. and Mrs. Harry McAfee, and their children, Randolph and Kim, are gathered to bid farewell to a typical American soldier, Conrad Birdie.
Oh, give me one last kiss. It never felt like this. No, never felt like this. You know I need your love. Oh, 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 give me one last kiss. Oh, one more time. Oh, baby, one more time. It really is sublime. Oh, honey, so sublime. You know I need your love. Oh, 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 give me one last kiss. Chick.
Brace yourself, Conrad!
I demand to know who's responsible for this. Who let that kid in here?
I did, Albert.
Rosie.
Think of it as a farewell present to you, Miss Rasputin. We're in good health.
Rosie, you can't leave me here alone.
Albert, you're not alone. You're on television.
For he's a fine, upstanding, patriotic, healthy, normal American boy. For he's a fine, upstanding, patriotic, healthy,
you. That's right, the hell with you. Now it's gonna be just me, Rosie, singing, dancing, having a ball. Making up for 8 years of being in love with a mama-touching, aspirin-swinging, into a pile of jello. What did I ever see in him? How did I ever get involved that way? Now that it's over, I can smile and say, what did I ever see there? Boy, I was way out on a limb. Now that I'm safely on the ground again, now that my senses haven't found again, what did I ever see there? Is he tender? No, he's not. Is he thoughtful? No, he's not. Am I crazy? What's he got that I found so damned appealing? What did he ever do for me? Well, to be honest, he was sometimes nice, but still it wasn't worth it all the price. It was rough from the start. Broken days, broken hands, broken hearts. How did I ever? Why did I ever? What did I ever?
Miss Alvarez, don't be so upset. All men can't be like that.
Every one of them. Except maybe Albert Schweitzer, but I'm not his type. From puberty to senility, from Benedict Arnold to Mussolini.
I never really understood why that Ingrid Bergman married him in the first place.
Selfish, egotistical, human beasts.
Well, then what are we poor women to do, Miss Alvarez?
Use them. But let them be our playthings while we live. Sip from the cup of life. Mix the potion full strong and drain it to the dregs. How do you like them apples, Mr. Peterson? Do we need them? No, we don't. Do we want them? No, we don't. Will we leave them? No, we won't. Tell me, what did I say that for? What did we ever see in them? How could we ever think that they were nice? Take it from us, we paid an awful price. It was rough from the start. Broken days, broken hands, broken hearts. What did we ever see in Hugo F. Peabody?
Huh? Hugo? Why, he's as bad, if not worse, than that old Mr. Peterson. Rosie, I'm coming with you.
Kim, don't be ridiculous. You're only 15.
Well, Juliet was 14 when she left home.
And what would happen to her? Now, Kim, why don't you be a good girl and have some milk and cookies and go?
It's too late for milk and cookies, Miss Alvarez. I want to live. I want to drain deep the dregs. We'll live together, Miss Alvarez. We'll help each other out. Miss Alvarez.
The last time I was okay. I don't feel like getting to bed. Now leave me alone.
Conrad, be reasonable. Had a severe shock. The best thing for you to do is go upstairs. Aha! There she is, the traitor that stabbed me in the heart while my back was turned.
Out of my way, Albert.
Be careful, Sonny. She might be armed.
I can handle her, Lama. You go upstairs and see that Conrad gets into bed.
Come on, Conrad, honey. Let's go upstairs. I'll make you a nice apple cup of caramel.
For the last time, Albert, out of my way. I'm going to town tonight. I don't want to waste another minute here.
Not until I've had my say, Rose. I just want to let you know that thanks to Mama's quick thinking, the kiss will take place after all. Tomorrow morning at the railroad station, just before Conrad leaves. And so, it looks like you failed, Rose. As anyone must fail who tries to buck Al Peterson, one of the giants, one of the titans, one of the King Kongs of the music industry.
What did I ever see in him? How did I ever think that he was nice? Take it from me, I paid an awful price. It was rough from the start. Broken days, broken hands, broken heart.
An empire builder, a colossus.
Out of my way, you barking procedure. What did I ever see in him?
Rosie, come back. Do you hear me? This is King Kong calling, Rosie. Rosie, please come back. Rosie, I need you. Rosie. And I don't care how you plead and beg, Miss Alvarez. You're through here at Almaylou. Not only do I accept your resignation, but furthermore, you're fired. And just remember one more thing. Sticks and stones may break my bones, but names will never harm me. You big rat. Sorry to do this in front of you folks, but I've had to let Miss Alvarez go. I'll get that.
Probably Hong Kong again.
Hello? This is Albert J. Peterson speaking. I'm sorry, Mr. Lewis, but Miss Rose Alvarez is no longer with us. That's right.
Miss Alvarez, wait, I'm coming with you.
And where do you think you're going?
With Miss Alvarez. To drain deep the dregs, to sip full heart in the brimming cup, to live.
Upstairs.
But Daddy,
Upstairs.
Daddy,
Do you hear me? I said upstairs.
you know what? Miss Alvarez was right. You're all the same, from puberty to Mussolini.
What? You dare say puberty in front of your own father? Not to mention Mussolini. Doris, we failed as parents. All I ever asked for my children was respect. A little respect. Not much, that's all I ever asked for. But did I get respect? I did not get respect. I got no respect.
I respect you, Pa.
I don't want your respect, you're a child. Good as respect from a child. Doris, take me upstairs. I'm not a well man. There are certain words I never wanted to hear said in this household. Mussolini was the first, and puberty was the second, and respect was the third.
Now look here, Mr. Lewis. No 3-cent reporter can bulldoze me. I happen to be Albert J. Peterson, and you can print that in whatever cheap paper you happen to represent. No, it's not a paper. It's a magazine. And it's not Mr. Lewis.